Why Watch That is a podcast featuring the critic
and referee who go head-to-head on a quest to discover the best movies
and TV shows Hollywood has to offer. Expect the unexpected from the critic.
Well, nothing gets past the ref.
We do all the work,
so you don't have to. Welcome to Why Watch That.
A Why Watch That first look.
We're here with a first look. It's a first look at the Serengeti. You know, the day we arrive on this planet.
Oh boy.
What happens? You blink, and what do? You step into the sun. Okay? There is more to see. So you know what I'm talking about. The Lion King.
Okay, there we go.
The Lion King. But which one?
Oh.
Are we talking about the cartoon? We talk about the Broadway show.
Oh, you know what we're talking about.
We're talking about the one that just dropped on everybody's heads and every galaxy. In this is coming to us now. This, we have this live action sort of thing going on with CGI animals talking and singing. Mm-hmm. Some people were upset by that. Okay. It's directed by Jon Favreau. It's a screenplay by Jeff Nathanson. Yes. Do we need a screenplay for this one? No, we already have one. And of course, it's based on the original animated film. It is starring Donald Glover, the childish Gambino, as Simba. We have Seth Rogen. We have Chiwetel. We have Alfre, Woodard, Billy Eichner, John Oliver's in it, of course. That makes sense as Zazu. Beyoncé, James Earl Jones.
Of course.
Is back. So this is open now, everybody. It is opened big. And the ref was with the throngs, the masses, to see these live, in quotes, animals sing. So tell us, ref, is this the Lion King we've all been waiting for? Because obviously the first one, we need another one.
The first two. What do you mean the first
two? Oh, yes, that's right.
the show, Broadway show. Okay, listen, I'm not going to go over this plot.
Oh.
There's no need.
We don't need it?
No, if you haven't seen, look, it's Macbeth, or not even Macbeth. I don't even know what, it's some Shakespearean play.
King Lear? Is it? Which one?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a little bit of everybody in there. A little bit of everybody. You know the story. King of the jungle, the lion, his son. Something happens to the lion. The son runs away, finds two friends, but then meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's terrible because the king's brother has decimated the land, and so they go and try and find help, and they run across the son, and the son comes back and kills and everything is happy. That's the gist. You know that story. It's the Lion King. And Jon Favreau did not veer from that. In fact, he's catching a lot of flack because he really did not veer from that. Mm-hmm. There are no new plot points here. None. So now we come up against another problem here. Not only is it a problem that we see actual lions, or what they want us to think are actual lions, sing and dance and do all that stuff. Well, the other problem is...
dance too?
Oh, trot. I'm sure there's trotting. Trotting is a dance. The other question really is, if he didn't change anything or bring anything new, like Julie Taymor did. If you go see the Broadway show compared to the actual Lion King, there are changes made. And it's a whole new look. It's fresh. This time, none for the plot. So what are we relying on here? Well, we're relying on the talent, and we're relying on what it looks like and how it feels. So let's talk about that. If you look online right now, Lion King is going to make more money than any other. It's going to top Avatar, smash it and kill it. Probably. I'll say probably over time. But if you look at the critics are split right down the middle. Mm-hmm. Some of them, thought it was worth it, and some of them thought, why did we do this? And I happen to be on the line of, I don't know. You have a Simba that we all loved from the first one, but this time it's actually sung by a black man and voiced by a black man. Well, Jason Weaver, granted. Jason Weaver.
Young Simba.
Simba played by Donald Glover. And you have Anala played by Beyoncé. And you have James Earl Jones, who returns as Mufasa. And that was very smart to do. Because every one of those voices that I just said, Beyoncé, Donald Glover, and then on to other people, basically were, how shall I say this very nicely? Because I did enjoy it. It was basically, they just did their jobs. There was nothing spectacular, nothing, you didn't feel like you did when you heard Jason Weaver sing. Because this young man who played little Simba, J.D. McCrary, he did a wonderful job.
Oh, good.
But he did stick to the pattern. Shadé Wright Joseph did a wonderful job, stuck to the pattern. I enjoyed Beyoncé as Nala singing. She didn't get in the way of things, because Beyoncé she's so big and amazing, and oh my gosh, she was very classic in how she delivered it. The acting, we all know that's not her number one, deal, but it wasn't bad. It was wonderful. I'm going to tell you who this show really belongs to, besides James Earl Jones. I mean, that's just a given. The show really belongs to Billy Eichner. Stand out as Timon. Now, I am a huge fan. Huge. When I tell you huge, I mean, I'm seriously a huge fan of the original cast of that. And I'm talking about none other than Nathan Lane playing Timon. But Billy Eichner brought in a completely wonderful, fresh, classic Billy Eichner Timon. And I thought it was it was such a fresh air, like a whooshing fresh air that was given to Lion King that it really kind of caused everyone to, you looked at everyone else and you go, why didn't everyone else do that? Why like Seth Rogen did a good Pumbaa, but Billy was so grand and amazing. You kind of thought, well, why didn't everyone else do a spin and take their own turn at it? I thought Nathan Lane would have been very much proud. All in all, the music was wonderful. Nothing spectacular. Chiwetel, be prepared. They shortened that mug. And Chiwetel's not a singer, obviously. He kind of did some speak song and held a note out here and there. Seth Rogen's clearly not a singer, so he did a lot of singing off key, which is fine for that character. Of course, like I said, Beyoncé was wonderful. Donald Glover, and I'll just say that. With that, all in all, if you go to take your kids to see this, if you go to see this yourself, the surprise will be Billy Timon. You'll enjoy it. It's wonderful. It's great. But he's not the whole show. Do you want to see a lion sing? You want to see a monkey who wasn't bad? Do you want to see a monkey give wisdom? I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't need to see that again. It wasn't terrible, but just to see it real, it really took away from the magic of Lion King. And what Julie Taymor did, because people were arguing, well, Julie Taymor did with real people.
It's theater.
Yeah, but it's theater. But also her costuming people weren't inside of a lion suit.
Right. And they didn't bring a real lion on the stage.
No. But what I'm saying is they still had human emotion. Literal faces. They just had headpieces on.
Yes.
Or puppetry. So you still got that feel of human face, and that's what animation could do, you know, the different facial expressions. Here, there weren't real facial expressions. And you can't do that because, you know, what would it look goofy if a real lion were to go, I can't wait to be king? Like, it's just, that'd be so weird. All in all, I'll say this. It's the summer. It's the year of Disney. I mean, good gracious. We've got Endgame. We've got this. We've got, you know, Captain Marvel. Oh, it's the year of Disney. Why not go see it? I'll tell you how to see it, though. I think you should see it in 4D. I think if you're going to experience Lion King, why not experience it in its fullness? You're not going to get a new story. The songs are nice. You're going to get Beyoncé. Why not experience it with water swooshing in your face and your chair rocking, or or wind whipping through your hair? Why not experience it that way? That'll give you a fresh take. If not, pop in that, dust off that DVD that you have from your childhood. Pop that in and enjoy Jason Weaver.
And by the way, it's based on Joseph and Moses from the Bible and Hamlet, of course.
Oh, that totally makes sense.
Now, keep this in mind with what the ref is saying, everybody. Christmas time. There's another feline film coming. It's Cats. Yes.
Why did you even ruin that? Why did you even ruin it?
The trailer's out. So if you want to see, you will get the people's faces in the Cats, and you can see what that looks like with singing and dancing, and we can all compare.
Scratch.
And with that said, The Lion King, the 2019 version, is now open everywhere. You have your directive from the ref, and I won't tell you how I may or may not see it. Thanks for listening. For additional resources, visit whywatchthat.com.
Good idea, and we'd love to hear from you. So go ahead and leave comments, feedback, and you can rate us on iTunes.
We'll see you next week.
See you.